Hi guys,
Julianne here, and
Rachel. So today we really want to talk about IDs, why they're important, and how to get them. So IDs are important because you need them to write your trials and final paper in Matric. But you also need them to just be a verified Matric student, which you will hand a photocopied copy of your ID to Mrs. Patterson, the high school secretary. She's the secretary that is located by Mr. Allen's office and Mr. Wiggett's office. So the recommended thing would be to book online and go through there, but because of COVID, there's been a spanner thrown in the works and you can't do that anymore. So what we want to do is give you the proper information and show you around the website, just to help you make this process go as smoothly and time efficiently as possible.
so guys, the first step that you're going to be doing is typing into Google ID Home Affairs and click on the first website that you find. Here you will have a list and an explanation as to everything that you need to get your ID. You have to be, of course, just over 16 to be able to get your ID. You must have your birth certificate and possibly 200 Rand in cash. You will, when you get to your Home Affairs, have to have a pen on hand. This pen has to be a black pen, as blue is not really allowed in Home Affairs for your ID. Black pen, as COVID is going around and they only issue one pen out per day because it tends to get stolen a lot of the time. So bring your own pen. As you can see on your ID features, on your smart ID features, this is two separate IDs showing you type A and type B. Type A is for short names and type B is for longer names that will not fit on your ID. They're two different examples. So guys, when you get to Home Affairs, you may pick out of many different ones. If Rachel, you'll go to the different offices of Home Affairs. Here under KwaZulu-Natal, you will find a list of every single Home Affairs we have in our province. These Home Affairs, I would recommend you go to Scottburgh, as it is one of the quieter towns, to get your ID. Now guys, when you're getting your ID, you will have to stand in a very long queue, so I recommend you get there as early as 6 o'clock to start lining up in that queue. Once you reach inside, you will have to get your photos. Make sure that your hair is behind your ears and not going all over the place. Try and be neat and tidy, which is what our school tries to teach us all the time. But we do need our IDs, guys, because it is extremely important, as when we get older, once we are to do job applications, applying for universities, and our learner's license and driver's license, we will need our IDs to book those. Now back to Rachel, who has some words of wisdom.
Okay, so guys, we want to end off now and we won't waste your time, but please just remember that the most important thing is that you stay safe. It's very crazy times at the moment with turmoil and disaster, but COVID-19 is incredibly infectious, as you know. So please be very careful when you go get your thing, because it is in a public space. So please remember to sanitize your hands properly and wear your mask properly over your mouth and your nose. Okay? So, because at the end of the day, your safety and the safety at everyone in our school is what is really important. So thank you for listening to us talk about IDs. I hope it helped. But yeah, thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.